what we do out here on the third floor is we take a journey through your past, through your present, and we float into the future.
Okay.
I know you guys have an album named Trinity.
Yes.
Same kind of concept. I think you took that from me. I'm not going to say anything.
I might have.
The first time I ever fell in love with Slum Village was, I think it was 1998 or 99.
Ooh, that's old school.
Opening up for A Tribe Called Quest and De La Soul, probably on their last tour that they were together.
Yes.
Shaquille O'Neal was in the audience. He actually tried to stage dive off the crowded crowd surf, and he hit my friend in the head with his shoe.
Wow.
I think he never tried to stage dive from there. From there.
Wow. Yeah.
So that's my history with SB.
Okay, yeah, I remember that. Shaq was a big fan.
So let's talk now about the history of SB. For those that don't know, I mean, of course a lot of people do know the history, but talk about how the group started, and was it Pershing High School that brought everybody together? When did you decide, this is what we're going to do, we're going to make an album?
I guess in the early 90s. We was in high school and we got together and through a battle with Dilla and me and Batin, and we had a big battle in my grandma's basement.
Like a freestyle battle?
Freestyle battle. So we had DJs, MCs, all that in my grandma's basement, which she never does. I don't know why she did it, but you know. After that, we felt like we was the best of the best, and then that's when we formed a group. From that day, we decided we were gonna take this serious.
So it was actually like constructing the basketball dream team.
Right.
You brought everybody in.
The best of the best.
The most skills.
Yep.
They made it to the finals.
That's made it to the finals.
Or the Olympic team.
We pulled each other to the side. Like, yeah, we need to work.
And that's
I don't know about them, but yeah, we'll get it.
Was there ever a time when you were recording the first album? You know, I think that reached us was probably fantastic. And Los Angeles was one of the first cities I think to really embrace the sound.
Yes. Yes.
During that time in recording the album, did you think that it would have its historic presence in hip hop that it does?
I felt like we were doing something great. It just was coming together naturally. I don't know how big I thought it would be, but I knew that we was doing something great, and it just caught on like fast when we did One Year. Once we did that, I knew it. Even if you listen to Look of Love, you would hear me in the background like, oh man, I almost wanted to cry. And you would hear me saying that. So it shows you, even back then when recording it, I felt like it was a classic from there. You know what I'm saying? You just felt it.
Yeah,
you know?
I think if you ever came to Los Angeles during that time period, that's all you were really hearing DJs playing. And everyone was like, I got this was an exclusive, I got this single nobody has. So it was a really a changing point for music reaching from Detroit to. Right. Well, Ilache, what do you love best about performing? You have a show tonight, obviously. What do you love about taking the stage and the energy from it?
I mean, for me, it's like, I don't know, it's just fun, like reacting with the crowd and, you know, feeling that energy. It's like a give back. Like, I'm giving them energy and they giving me energy at the same time. So it's like, it's kind of like that. It's like, you can't even really explain it. It's just like, when that energy is there, you just feel it though. But it's like, for me, it's fun doing all the classics, doing all the new stuff. You know, like at times back in the day, I would be like, I gotta do, you know, when I first started doing my brother's joints, I'd be like, there's people gonna be looking at me to come doing my brother's joints. But I mean, for me, it's like, it's fun for me because I know I could do my brother's voice. I could sound just like him and freak people out. Like, whoa, like,
I did go to the show, the last show. That's when I saw you guys as well, and I was like, wait. This is crazy again.
Right.
But I mean, it's fun. It's like we all got natural chemistry. It's like, it just came together. It's like, as far as like us doing shows, our show eventually just came together, and now we got a show. We switched it up, but it's like, you know, we got natural chemistry, and it's the same in the studio, and you know, you'll hear it on the album. Like, you hear it on the Dirty Slums and on the new album, Evolution, that'll be out in November. So.
Right. So speak on the new album. It's all three of you, obviously, and you're producing a majority of it, or?
Yeah.
Any secret producers you guys gonna name it?
I'm happy with the project. However, if we needed other producers, then I would be the first person to be like, we should go get this guy or that guy. But the chemistry is just dope. Like, we go in the studio, we got a studio house, and we stay together when we record to make sure like the chemistry is there. We argue over who ate my cereal, who ate the eggs,
who ate the salad.
Yeah. So you know, we do all that. You know, we play video games and we go in there 30, 40 minutes, the beat done, they writing. Later that night we record. It's all done. So it's dope. We got some features that we're working on. We just waiting on them to send their vocals in, but they already confirmed to do it.
You don't want to reveal that now.
Yeah.
That's gonna come out. That's what you're gonna announce on space. Well, tell me about what comes first. Chicken or the egg, obviously. Production, or is it? everybody writing together, and then you need a beat that fulfills that? How does the
Most of the
organization
time-
of the music?
Most of the time it'll be production. Like they'll be like, man, we need this kind of joint. And then I just go in there and do like 4 of them kind of records that we feel like we need, and then disappear for like 2 days. And then they write, and then I come back like, okay, all right, cool. And I put my verse down, and then we mix it. So it's like, or T might be like, let me get on the machine, and he'll make some, and then I'll be like, okay, all right, let me take it and finish it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Here we go.
Right.
Yeah, so.
Is there an anticipation working on this? Obviously, SME is known for great production over the years, but as each baby comes out, do you feel that certain pressure coming out?
Yeah, I feel like we got to show and prove, because with the lineup changes, I mean, people should know by now, like, it's one person who's always been there every time it's a change, and it's T3.
I thought it was me. I'm in there. I'm in
You
there.
were there from the beginning.
Day one,
You were
I
there
built
from
the
the
MySpace
beginning.
profile.
Give her a prop.
She did.
Right.
I was the hidden member.
Right. Right.
Right? Yeah, I mean, you got T there, so it's like,
Right.
from the beginning, he not gonna just, that's his baby. He not gonna
Yeah.
just be like, let me come here, Joe Smo
Right.
from the gas station, and let me put you in the group. So it's like, I've been on T and Dilla and by 10 since I was 6.
Right.
That's Dilla's little brother.
Right.
So it fits. It's like he grabbed family. You know what I'm saying? What other person would Dilla want to step in and fill his shoes in a group that he created, but his little brother?
Of course.
You know, Dilla taught me how to produce. So it's like, it's full circle.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys are LeBron fans, and obviously I love basketball. I keep doing analogies.
Okay.
But it's like LeBron. If you were to put together back his high school team that he won the championship with, it's kind of the same. There were people that were on the outside, but they were still a part of the team.
Right.
And if you were to create another team together, this is what the team is, right?
Exactly.
So it's family all around. And you're right. A lot of people don't know that this is probably the closest that that you've had connections to each other through the
Right.
history of it.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, speaking of, I mean, it's fair to say that you guys have had a lot of obstacles and challenges.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
you've always come through it. You're still
I
recording
know.
albums. Tell me, how do you remain positive through it all?
You know what? Number one, I'm gonna say that. See, I didn't even say nothing. He laughed. He laughed. I didn't even say nothing.
You already knew what you were gonna say.
No, I was gonna say I'm gonna thank God.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna thank God.
I
You know what I'm
know.
saying? Because without Him, none of this is possible. Number two, what I'm gonna say is, it was tough, man. I mean, just recording Trinity was tough for me. You know, like I said in not too long ago, I said, Dilla told me, man, you got it. You got this. I'm looking like, I do? Damn, man. I'm like, okay, all right, if you say so. And that's the reason why we kept that going with the whole Trinity, thing. But yeah, but like I said, at the same time, he was telling me that, I had people in my ear telling me, you can't make it without Dilla being present in the group. Even though Dilla was still producing on the album. But I learned through the years that you've always got to reinvent yourself. You always got to keep doing stuff, and you can't really listen to people, man. You know, we got a show today. If people didn't like us, you wouldn't see all these people come out to the show or this country or this. Obviously the people don't care. They're supporting it, and that's really what I go off of.
Yeah, I definitely think it's the music that speaks through it all, and your stage presence is going to take you a long way.
Yeah.
Because we have a lot of artists out today that are still making the same kind of music and performing the same way, and it's still not as appealing as going to an TV show.
Thank you. I like that. Thank
She
you.
is an honorary member.
I am.
She is an honorary subliminal member.
Yeah, well, I would have told you guys that. I'm the secret hidden member.
Right.
That's what we named it, Trinity. Yeah.
Right.
But what's next for you guys? You want to give exact timelines? We don't have to talk about exact dates, but the new album is coming when?
We was gonna say early November. You expect Evolution, Slum Village, or Dirty Slums. Me, T3, Young RJ featuring Vice. We got our boy Focus on there. He's a really humble dude, but I just want to say, yo, Focus, you a monster, yo. Come on, yo. Like, stop. We see it, but it's gonna be a dope project. Dirty Slums was fresh. We got a lot of love from that, and But you know, for the people that felt Dirty Slums, I feel like, you know, Dirty Slums was more of an intro, and this is like, okay, now the movie is starting. You know what I mean? We introduced all the characters. Now it's like, okay, whoa, okay, wow. Like that's what this project is. It's a natural progression. So, I mean, yeah, Dirty Slum evolution.
Yeah, we feel good about this one. This one's dope. It's real dope.
And the first single was called?
Well, we don't have a first single just yet, but we did a leak the other day, and it's called "Live It Up."
Right, and that's what I heard as well, so I figured that was something.
Yeah, it's a leak, but we getting a lot of love, a lot of great response from that record.
Some funny responses. By the way, okay, funny response. Okay, so I'm looking through the responses. So, you know, like just to let people know, on this song, you know, produced by Young RJ, you know, featuring Young RJ rapping on it, T3, Vice, and then me. So I'm looking at I'm like, okay, cool. And then I see like, Young RJ produces the heat, boom, boom, and then T3 and Elzai killing it up. I'm like, huh?
I see that on a couple of sites too. It said T3 and Elzai is killing these vocals. I'm like, people have no clue.
Well,
People have no
well, that's
clue.
why we're here today. We're obviously letting the world know.
Okay, for the people who don't know, Elzai hasn't been a part of Slum Village for 2 years.
Yeah.
2 whole years. And
So
Elzai got his own thing.
Yeah, it's all good. He's doing
It's all
So
good.
the new verses that are dope, the best ones on the song are by.
Yeah. That's what
So when it's dope, you know it's Illa J's.
it's Illa J.
It's not T.
Right, no.
Definitely not RJ. No, but how did it feel for you just like taking this new experience and actually writing for, you know, the album and for, you know, as the group together?
It's like for me, like I had a lot of adjustments come in because like I started off as a solo artist, and you know, not only a solo artist, you know, I grew up, I was really spoiled, so I do what I want to do, so I'm like, I don't know, I'll be going back and forth and stuff, but you know, it's like working with them though, it's just so natural. It's like I would never have put myself in a position like I don't know if I want to be in the group. I would have never been, you know what I mean? But it's like, our chemistry is so natural. It's not like it's not something I gotta think about. Like, and it's like it ain't like it's people I don't know. Like they put me with some random people. Like you gotta do some songs. like I know them. So it's, you know, it's family. So it's like it's easy. You know what I mean? Like, you know, we know each other. Like, you know, they know I'm gonna pace around for an hour and then I have my verse and I will knock out. Like they, you know, I'm gonna do weird stuff. They gonna hear like, hold on, is that Al Green singing? And then next thing you know, you hear Luther Vandross voice, then you hear a jazz singer, and then you hear somebody rapping. You're like, okay, who is that? They know it's me acting crazy. But I'm saying we know each other, so it's, you know, it's natural. It's a good thing. It's like sometimes like you don't necessarily know it's gonna be like that, but you try something like, dang, this is actually dope. But I would never. That's what's so dope about. To me, because we didn't necessarily plan it. It just kind of just happened.
Yeah.
We just end up in the studio, the project, and it was like, oh dang, we making some dope music. Yeah, we keep doing it.
Well, it started off really from us just doing shows together. It just started off like, okay, let's just do a show together. And then from that, it evolved into, well, let's do a record. And then from that, it's on and on. Well, you know, this is New Slum.
Well, doesn't it feel great when you actually perform the new records and people have that same reaction that they have to some of the classics as well?
Yes, it does feel great. But we still do a lot of classics, but we still do, we at least try to do at least 4 records, 3 or 4 new records. And we still do some Illa J solo stuff too as well. You know, that's part of the set too.
Yes, so thank you guys for coming down. Hey, this is Roslynn. Thank you for tuning into Third Floor TV, where we take you on a journey with your favorite artists through the
Past,
present, future.
Slum Village.
yeah.